Once upon a time, in the quirky town of Whiskerville, there was a curious boy named Timmy. Timmy had always wished for a pet, but because his parents were allergic to fur, a regular pet wasn't possible. One rainy afternoon, while exploring the attic, Timmy stumbled upon an old, dusty book. It was called The Magic of Invisible Beings. As he opened it, a spark of magic twinkled in his eyes. That night, as Timmy read the book, he discovered a recipe to summon an invisible friend. With excitement bubbling within him, he gathered the ingredients: a feather, a drop of potion from a wildflower, and a tiny bell. He whispered the magical words and ting-a-ling. Before Timmy stood an invisible cat. The invisible cat was sneaky and mischievous. Though unseen, his presence was felt with a swish of wind and a soft purr in the air. Timmy named him Whisker. Whisker loved playing tricks, like tipping over pencils or hiding socks, leaving Timmy giggling. One day, as Timmy was trying to sneak a peek at his birthday presents, Whisker helped. Whisker helped get the clues by rustling the wrapping paper. Timmy couldn't help but laugh. He had the perfect companion. However, Timmy's quiet fun took an unexpected turn when their neighbor, Mrs. Glum, complained. Mrs. Glum claimed her prize-winning roses were being plucked. She frowned upon Timmy for playing near her garden. Timmy, troubled by the blame, decided to talk to Whisker. Whisker, did you pluck Mrs. Glum's roses? Timmy whispered. A soft purr and a guilty breeze drifted around Timmy, confirming his suspicion. But instead of being angry, Timmy had a plan. He and Whisker decided to make amends by secretly replanting new roses with a sprinkle of magic that made them bloom brighter and faster. The next morning, Mrs. Glum was amazed and delighted. Mrs. Glum never knew how her garden had become lovelier overnight. She smiled at Timmy in gratitude, lifting the dark cloud hanging over him. Timmy learned the delight of having an invisible friend like Whisker. Whether playing games or learning lessons, they had wonderful times. And though no one could see Whisker, the joy he brought was very real, and certainly no longer invisible to anyone who saw Timmy's laughter. And so, Timmy's adventure with Whisker continued, full of giggles and invisible purring mischiefs in cheerful Whiskerville.